Washington/Whistler, British Columbia, Reuters. U.S. President Donald Trump told Canada and the European Union on Friday to do more to bring down their trade surpluses, a day after hitting them and Mexico with import tariffs on steel and aluminum. Trump castigated Canada, a top U.S. trade partner and ally, in a tweet on Friday morning, saying it had treated U.S. farmers every poorly for a very long period of time. A highly restrictive on trade. They must open their markets and take down their trade barriers. They report a really high surplus on trade with us, he wrote. Trump also told French President Emmanuel Macron of the need to rebalance trade with Europe. The White House said. The strong words followed swift responses to the tariffs by Canada, Mexico, and the EU, which all plan to retaliate with levies on billions of dollars of U.S. goods, including orange juice, whiskey, blue jeans, and Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Harley-Davidson Euro trademark S stock dropped 1.5% on Friday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average and S&P 500 index rebounded from losses on Thursday to trade about 1% higher. Among the gainers, shares of AK Steel rose 3.8% while U.S. Steel added 3.4%. Brussels has lodged an 8-page list at the World Trade Organization of goods it would hit with retaliatory measures. At a meeting of the Group of 7 top world economic powers in Canada, France Euro trademark S Finance Minister Bruno Le Maire castigated the United States for its tariffs, saying Washington was isolated. Unfortunately we are going to have a G6+1 with the United States alone against everyone and running the risk of economic destabilization. Le Maire told reporters in Whistler, British Columbia. Trump imposed the tariffs in March as part of an effort to protect U.S. industry and workers from what he described as unfair international competition, a key theme of his America First agenda. Temporary exemptions were granted to a number of nations including Canada and Mexico as well as the EU. The United States on Thursday decided to let those exemptions lapse. Canada and Mexico, who are in stalled talks with the United States to redraw the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA, responded swiftly. Canada, the largest supplier of steel to the United States, said it will impose tariffs covering 16.6 billion cordobas, $12.8 billion, on U.S. imports, including whiskey, orange juice, steel, aluminum, and other products. Mexico announced what it described as Euro or equivalent to Euro measures on a wide range of U.S. farm and industrial products, including pork legs, apples, grapes, cheese, steel and other goods. The EU Euro trademark S planned measures hit U.S. exports running the gamut from big motorcycles like the Harleys, built on the home turf of U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Paul Ryan, to a canoe sa euro, a manicure or pedicure preparation sa euro and even sinks and wash basins, of stainless steel the proverbial kitchen sink. We are determined to protect the multilateral system. EU Trade Commissioner Cecilia Malmström said of the WTO challenge. We are expecting everybody to play by the rules. Pushing back. Trump Euro trademark S tariffs on Washington. Euro trademark S closest allies also drew condemnation at home from Republican lawmakers and the country Euro trademark S main business lobbying group and sent a chill through financial markets. The steel and aluminum tariffs were imposed on the EU, Canada, and Mexico from midnight EDT. Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross had called for more talks, but the EU Euro trademark S Malmström said the Blica Euro trademark S position had been that it would not negotiate unless EU take this gun away from US. That had not happened, so now this door for the moment is closed. For the EU, a decision on just how far to push back will require agreement among the 28 member states that make up the world Euro trademark S biggest trade bloc. Germany, by far the biggest exporter to the United States, is keen to avoid a wider trade war, especially as the Trump administration has floated the prospect of tariffs on cars, which would potentially be devastating to German exporters. Other EU countries such as France favor a more robust stance against what they see as American bullying. EU members have so far given broad support to a European Commission plan to set duties on February 8 billion euros, $3.4 billion, of US exports. These could come into force from June 20, although EU officials said it might take a little longer. While the US administration Euro trademark's decision to hit its European and North American allies with the metals tariffs was not aimed directly at China, it also sets the background for negotiations with Beijing, where Ross was headed for talks this weekend. The Trump administration wants China to buy more US goods to lower a trade deficit. Opponents of the tariffs on European and North American metals say the administration is hurting allies when it needs them most to put pressure on Beijing. Malmstrom said overproduction from China, not Europe, was to blame for the glut of steel that prompted the US action. She also announced a case against China at the WTO over the alleged infringement of intellectual property rights, saying the action simultaneous with the case against the United States showed that the EU was being even-handed.